Hi, my name is Srithika. I'm the environmental science student at UNS, and I'm doing the internship at Upptik, where I need to take an interview from the people who give some advice to our high schooler. So today here with me today is here Gina. So hi Gina, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm also doing well. Can you please tell us yourself to my viewers, so like your intro or more about you?
Yes. So, my name is Jenna Eklund. I am a graduate student at Minnesota State University, Mankato, and I'm currently earning a master's degree for biology with a focus in plant science.
Okay, how's your like you enjoy the plant science? 'Cause it's a good things.
Yes, I love it a lot, and I got to pick to focus on something called bryophytes, which are essentially like mosses and smaller plants like that. So it's really fun being able to work with the things that I enjoy.
That's your own interest, or you just like someone forced to choose that career, or you're that's your own way to choose the career, like someone like even I have my little brother, and we told him to choose the path, like do the science thing in your high school. He said, no, I will do the management, and he did his management things. So, is there anyone that force you to choose the science field, or it's your own choice? Because we can see a lot of people choose by their family or the other things. So,
Yes, that is an excellent question. Um, I actually graduated high school way back in 2013. So it was actually quite a few years before I went into school for biology, and I took all those years to decide what I wanted. So I went and did an undergraduate degree in biology, and while I was doing that, I discovered my love for those plants specifically. And so I was able to really focus in on them and go to like earn my master's degree for it.
and that sounds good that you find your love on plant, because that's a very big deal to choose the career on that you interest, because a lot of people don't know what's the interest. Like I saw a lot of people that choosing their uh, they had the other interest and they choosing the other career path.
Mhm.
That's totally insane, I think so.
I agree. I think it's difficult to stay motivated and
Yeah,
like determined if you're doing something that you don't really love.
so
So,
you have to be choose your interest. I agree with that too.
mm,
Can you tell us more about your high school? Like, how's your high school back days? Like, have you enjoyed the high school, or you
mm.
have faced a problem, issue? So,
All throughout high school, I kind of just kept to myself. I was also like really, really shy, so I never like reached out and asked questions, or I didn't have a lot of drive to fully commit to high school in a way. I still did well academically, but I don't know. I was kind of, I'd go to high school and I'd be like, I don't really want to be here. I just want to go home. And then I'd go home and play video games or something. But I realized being out of high school for a while how much I actually enjoy learning when I'm in the right environment for it. I place I grew up where I went to high school was kind of a small town where everyone knew each other, and so it was just not the best environment to try and focus on academics in.
yeah, it's happened because a lot of people had a issue when, like, we are doing the schooling, and when we are go to the high school, it's totally different things for the lot of people to experience new experience. I can feel you the way you did on the high school. So now, how's your master's degree going on? It's pretty good than the high school, or you are still like that, the introvert kind of person? Just I just want to wrap up my thing and go to the play video games, that kind, or you want to enjoy the lot of people's like friend
I,
circle?
yeah, I love uh just college in general. Like once I even started undergrad, I was like, oh, this is like people are people care about these topics more. And I got to meet a lot of different friends. I still keep in touch with the ones that have graduated and moved on, but the people that have stayed and also are earning master's degrees, we're all like really close to each other. And so that helps a lot. And then I'm a little less introverted now, so I chat with my professors and I ask lots of questions, and that just helps. Like if you're confused about anything, being able to ask questions and reach out helps your learning more. And it's like more enjoyable when you understand what's happening.
Yeah, that's the main point, that if you have any confusions, just speak up the things,
Yes.
because a lot of things we don't know about the like what's going on. If you speak up, then someone in this circle might be they know and they will help to
Hmm.
figure out the things. That's the good, like it's a big change on you. I heard that. That's good for you. And you do work on the lab, right? You are right now in the lab assistant, or something, you work on those things. How did you get that chance to work with the lab? Because a lot of people didn't get the chance to enter in the lab experiments, because a lot of in our society there are a lot of students who want to do the experiment on lab, but they didn't get the chance. Can you share the experience? How did you get the chance to work with the lab?
Yeah. So when I was an undergrad, I I was actually awarded work study through FAFSA. And one of the options for work study was working in the greenhouse we have on campus. So that's not a lab, but while I was working in the greenhouse, I was meeting all the different faculty, I was chatting with everyone and getting to know people. And there's one faculty member specifically who had a lab for aquatic invasive species. And it was really funny because as he was walking by in the hallway, I was just like, "Hey, can I work in your lab?" And he's like, "Sure." And so I got to do that. And then another faculty member approached me and asked if I wanted to do field work on local oak savannas and prairies with him. So I got to do lab work, field work, greenhouse work, and then obviously as a master's student, we do our own research to publish a thesis. So I got to write my own research, develop my own experiment, and it's still in process right now because I'm just a first year grad student, but
Yeah, I got you. You will do it by yourself. You will do the better. You have still a year, so you can figure out whole things. And have you like planned after graduating what you are planning to do? Like you want to do the work, or you want to join the PhD? What do
Mhm.
you have a plan after the masters, like after graduating?
Yeah, I think I've really enjoyed it teaching because also as a graduate student, I get to teach some of the biology labs. And I've really, really enjoyed that. So I might try to like find a community college or something along those lines to teach in. I also I miss working in the greenhouse because I did that as an undergrad. So I would love to work even in just like a conservation garden, like
Yeah,
something like that.
you will, because lot of people don't know what to do on the future. So you are the like great planner. I after talking to you, I heard that you plan the things before. That's good for the people like to want to be a good succeed in their futures. It will be a good way to do the planning is good. Uh, like one more questions for you. Like if you get a chance to go to the high school back those days, what do you want to change in you, like for the preparations, for the choosing career path, any things you want to change, like if you chance to get to the back days like high school again, what do you want to do that?
Yeah. If I was in high school again or got the chance to like talk to my high school self, I would number one tell myself to reach out to people, ask questions, like stop being so shy. It's easier said than done, but the more practice I got reaching out to people, the easier it was to just like open up and network with people and learn a lot of things. So I would have gotten myself started earlier on that. And I also would tell myself to not feel so rushed. I think because I am a student that took, I believe it was 7 years off between high school and starting college. I had a 7 year break, and the whole time you just think that you're running out of time to do something, but really you can do whatever you want and just pick stuff that you like and go for it.
Yeah, that's the things. But now you choose, you lost your 7 year, but it doesn't matter because you did your own interest. Like you
Hmm.
choose the path that you had interest, that you have loved, right? So it's
Hmm.
okay that that will be the, that will never count, that 7 year will never count on those things after you get your own interest. So that's the good,
Hmm.
because a lot of people still don't find what to do with their career, and because there are a lot of people who still got confused. So you
Hmm.
got the chance to get your love in plant, and you are now doing the plant science, so that's good. uh any in between the 7 years, anyone give you the advice to do the this or that? Have you choose anything try on those years? If like there are a lot of family pressures, like in our culture, like I'm not from here, so in my culture, if you lost 3 years, 4 years, then there are like family pressure will be there, like why you are losing your time there is, you just waste your time and you don't have to, still you don't know what to do with your career. So is
Hmm.
there anyone that you might be facing those kind of problem, or you just relax and you just figure out by yourself?
I I learned a lot in those 7 years in that everything that I was doing was something that I didn't really expect. So for 4 years, I taught preschool because you didn't need a formal degree for, like, I was technically an assistant, but I would have to take over lead teaching a lot of the time. Um, so I taught preschool. I streamed video games. I went back to video games for a while and got to do that full time. Um, I just got to try a lot of different things. And then one day I was just like, I always really enjoyed biology and I never went to college, so I'm going to try it. And then I loved it. And, maybe I'll get to do this for the rest of my life, or maybe I'll get to try something else new soon.
Now you're enjoying the things.
Yes.
uh, that's the great things. Last questions. Any advice, just you have any advice to the current high schooler that you want to give them, like if anyone need the advice, any
Mhm.
kind of advice that you want to give, like your from your personal experience to the high schooler, like they should do this or not this for their choosing career in their futures. So if you have, then you can share
Yeah.
with us.
So, man, I feel like I could say a million different things for advice.
Go ahead.
I I would say, high school for some people might feel very like daunting or they're kind of dragging their feet through it. And it is kind of something that you just need to put your effort into, because the more effort you put in now, the more it will pay off when you want to try and further your education. Whether that be even just like trade school, university, college, whatever that ends up being. Um, I think that also advocating for yourself a lot if you're feeling confused, unsure, or unfairly treated. I feel like being an advocate for yourself is very important when you're trying to continue to move forward in life.
Thank you so much. Hope your experience and your advice might help to the people that choose the career path in right way. It's grateful to meet you and thank you so much for your time.